Woman adopts senior shelter cat, but he won't stop looking for best friend. Seeing a senior animal in a shelter is always disheartening. You can't help but wonder how the animal ended up there. Did they come from a home that simply couldn't keep them anymore, or were they always on their own? When you see a senior animal in a shelter kennel, you know there's a story there. It's also very challenging to find homes for senior animals. People often look for younger animals, leaving senior animals to spend weeks or months in a shelter. It's already difficult to find forever homes for older cats in shelters, but finding 2 senior cats in a home, the odds are not in your favor. But one woman decided to beat those odds and not only adopt the 2 cats, but reunite 2 best friends as well. This is the lovely story of 11-year-old Mojo and 16-year-old Max. These handsome kitties were dropped off to Anne Arundel County Animal Control in Maryland. They'd been together for years, but it was uncertain whether they would be together forever. The shelter's policy mandated the cats had to be kept in separate cages, with both of the senior cats trying to secure an individual spot in a forever home. About a month ago, this lady adopted Mojo, an 11-year-old cat who came to the shelter with another cat, Max, who's 16, the shelter wrote on Facebook. Mojo's been a wonderful pet, she said, but she couldn't get Max out of her mind, the shelter continued. The idea of him living out his life in a cage just broke my heart, she said. Mojo felt a disturbance as well. When he arrived to his forever home, he loved it, but the cat could tell something was still missing. So the woman went back to the shelter and promptly adopted Max, thus reuniting the 2 friends. Max was too excited to be taken out of the shelter, and to his happy surprise, he was reunited with Mojo. The 2 have been inseparable ever since. Clearly, the 2 were meant to spend the rest of their 9 lives together. And they were together for the rest of Max's life. It's now been a few years since the pair were adopted, and sadly, Max has passed away about a year after he was adopted at 17 years old. He was only in our lives for a short time, but we're heartbroken, Max's mom wrote. We're comforted knowing that his final home was with a family who loved him very much. Rest in peace, Maxie boy. Thankfully, Max's last year of life was filled with lots of love and plenty of time with his best friend. Mojo is still doing well and he's enjoying his golden years with his mom. We're sure he misses Max, but being with someone who loves him so much is certainly a big comfort.